Welcome to a new video, and in fact welcome to a new vlog series. In fact it's his first vlog series that we've ever done. I'm Matt.
And I'm Michelle.
And if you want to know a little bit more about us, just go back one video. In fact, go back a few videos. You'll get to understand what we're about, how the channel started, how the channel's evolved. But for now, we are at Disney, as you can see. Today's travel day. But obviously we don't start a travel day here, do we? Where do we start travel day? Let's wind it back a bit and we'll see you in a bit. Right then, this is where the travel day starts. In fact, it's pre-travel day, so we're here in our local town. This is the Halifax train station, also known as Toffee Town, or has been known as Toffee Town in the past due to the building behind me, which is actually now the Nestle factory. But once upon a time was the Macintosh Toffee factory, which is Halifax is where they came about. Better known as Quality Street, so everyone knows a Quality Street or a Rolo. This is where they were originally made. A little link to Disney as well. So, Quality Street was named after a play written by J.M. Barrie. J.M. Barrie is most or well known for writing Peter Pan. So there's your little Disney link for our start of travel day. We're heading to Manchester. We're going to be staying at the Radisson Blu this evening before our flight to Orlando. Tomorrow we are going to be flying with Virgin, and we've actually got a lounge booked for the first time, so we're going to take you along and we'll see you in a bit. Just like that, we're at Manchester Airport. We're not. Just like that, we're at Manchester Victoria Station. And now we need to get the tram to Manchester Airport. So the great thing about Manchester Victoria Station, runs straight from Halifax to Manchester. And then from here, you can get a tram straight to Manchester Airport, which is what we're going to do now. Well, that was going to be the least stressful trip we have had to an airport ever. First time ever using public transport, but do you know what? Time-wise, it's about same length of time of what it was driving. Yeah. Cheaper. So the reason we started looking at coming on the train was I was looking at parking, and it was going to be around £140–150 to park for the whole trip, and I'm a tight Yorkshireman. So I looked at the trains, and we do have a rail card, but it was £4.90 for us to get to Manchester on the train. And like I say, it's probably the least stressful journey I have had to an airport ever. Once you come off the tram station or the train station at the airport, lift straight up onto the Skyway. So particularly if you're staying at Radisson Blu like we are, you're straight up and straight on the walkway. Right, so here we are, Radisson Blu. Do a quick room tour. I'm not going to go crazy because I'm sure there's plenty of room tours on the old YouTubes. So this is a superior room, a runway view. It is meant to be a queen, but it's kind of 2 singles, but you know what, it's one night. I'm not going to kick off. I'll mention it when I go down to reception, but I'm not going to mess around changing rooms for one night. Runway view, yeah, just about. More of a car park view than a runway, but you can see a bit of the runway there, and I'm sure later on we'll certainly see some of the planes coming down. Yeah, bit of seating. Little desk, lots of mirrors, usual big TV. Safe. Have we got any biscuits? See, this is what's lacking nowadays in
no
hotels.
Biscuits.
No biscuits.
We've got water.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, that'll come in handy. There's a safe as well. Why do hotels have biscuits anymore? Love a brew and a biscuit. So you think that's quite a decent sized wardrobe until you realise it's a mirror. Makes it look bigger than it really is. And then we've got bathroom. Oh, help if we can put a light on.
Oh, there we go.
Well, let's start that again. Bathroom. Oh, it's like an accessible room as well. So, big mirror. We've got some of the old hand and lotions, body wash, vanity kit, shower cap, usual. But yeah, it's a walk-in. It's a wet room rather than a shower. So yeah, there you are. That's the Radisson Blu room tour. It's as much as you're going to get because, like I said, there's lots of more in-depth room tours on the old YouTubes. But I think we're going to go to the bar now, and I need to change the battery already. Tip: if you're going to use a GoPro for filming, it absolutely eats batteries. So I've got a couple of like longer life batteries for it, and it still eats them. So, but the regular batteries, yeah, you get about 15-20 minutes out of one. So yeah, make sure you stock up on batteries if you're going to use GoPro. I think it probably change the camera for next time. It's got its uses, but it loves those batteries. Down to the bar. I thought we'd check this out. So they've got some light bites on and a bit of a short menu until 3 o'clock. So we said we'd bob down and have a drink. You've got to start your holiday right, haven't you? See what it's like. I'll show you food when it comes out. But it's quite a nice little bar. It's not massive, but I don't think it needs to be. It looks like there is an extended restaurant part a bit further around, but we'll see what that's like later on. So like we said, this trip, there's quite a lot of firsts for us in this trip. So we've already said, first time we've ever used public transport to get from home to the airport. It's the first time we're going to be flying with Virgin. It's going to be the first time we're off to a lounge. We've never done a lounge in an airport before, so that's going to be a first for us. And it's the first time we've gone to Florida without the kids. Now, don't get me wrong, we've not left children at home, just so you know, our kids are no longer kids, they're adults. There's one at 21 and one at 19, so one's moved out and the other one's working anyway, so yeah, so we haven't just abandoned some small children at home or left them with grandparents. They are adults, although you'd think that they were still children the way they carried on when they found out we were going to Florida without them.
It feels very strange because I keep feeling like I've lost something.
All the way here you've been saying, I've forgotten something, there's something missing. There's nothing missing other than the children.
It's the kids.
So,
yeah.
Cheers. Here's the start to...
Cheers.
What did you think to that?
I really enjoyed it actually.
Yeah, nice. We had a burger each, the chips, them to £66.55. That's 2 burgers, 2 pints, and a gin. It's kind of what you expect at these types of places, hotels, restaurants like this. £19 for a burger. Is it expensive? Yeah, but it was good. You know, I don't begrudge paying up a little bit when it was nice, and it was nice, so yeah. Right then, another first for us, because we are flying with Virgin. We can do twilight check-in, which we've never done before. Quite handy with us being at the Radisson Blu. You've got the Skyway straight into Terminal 2 at Manchester, and currently they are using, is it check-in E for twilight check-in, so we're going to give this a go and we'll let you know how we get on with it, see what it's like. Lots of building work going on at the minute in Terminal 2. So behind us you've got the Skyway, and it literally brings you straight down into Terminal 2. When I looked online, you go down to E, which is down there.
There's actually a sign here.
Flat. There we are. Twilight check-in. Proceed to Zone E. Right then, that's it. Checked in. Now, for someone that has never done twilight check-in, that were a breeze. Now, I've been looking online, what to expect, what do you need. Dead straightforward. Take your bags, take your passports. They didn't even need as booking reference number. They just whacked us passports into the scanner, printed out as boarding cards for tomorrow, took us bags, ticketed them up, job done. So that's it. So tomorrow morning, 2 to 3 hours before we depart, go through departures, and then for us, because we booked the lounge, straight into the lounge, which is, again, I think I mentioned it earlier, another first for us. So I think for tonight that's us done. We're going to go back to the room now and
chill for the evening,
chill out, and we will see you probably through departures in the morning. Right, so there we are, straight through security. Thought we'd pick you up at this side, proper easy. So it's the first time we've ever done the new style security, where you just like body scan, chuck everything into the trays, didn't have to take anything out. Anyone that's done this sort of thing before, cameras, technology, you used to have to take out, but this time straight through, no problems at all. Literally took what, 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
5 minutes, and I didn't even need to take my medication out
I
either.
didn't have to take anything out to show border security. We're brilliant. So now we're going to we're going to have a pot around the
Duty free?
Duty free.
Yeah.
Duty free. So we'll have a pot around the duty free, and then we'll go find us lounge. We can book half an hour we can go to his lounge. So we'll have a potter around before then, and then we'll show you the Aspire Lounge, is it?
I think that's what it's called.
Aspire Lounge, so we'll show you the Aspire Lounge when we get there. So Michelle's got this thing about when we go on a flight, she's got to have Haribo, but she's got to have the aeroplane Haribo. Now I think you have to pick them up on the plane. When we've done before,
I don't think they're here.
I don't think they're in W.A. Smith's. Look at that, look at prices. You can tell you're in an airport, can't you?
I was just going to say, these, I buy in the pound shop for £1 and the two for £8. So it's absolutely packed in here, but I am going to show you some of the food. Right, so that was the lounge. I didn't film lots in there because it was absolutely heaving, but what did you think? Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it were alright.
Yeah, definitely worth that little bit extra to go in there, nice and chilled. We've actually said this whole holiday so far is proper chilled. So we're now heading to the gate. What's that? Joan Jet. Back down again. More stairs. It's happening though. We're through. Heading to the plane. Morning. Touch the plane.
It's got to be done.
It's got to be done. Good. That's it. We're on. We're seated, and we're ready to get going. So it's always noisy on a plane, so we'll probably just show you bits of the food, bits of what's going on, some of the flight, but I'm not going to start jabbering on for the whole 9 hours that we're on here. But yeah, we'll talk again at the other end. Michelle's got a name for this. What do you call this? This is the first ride of the holiday.
Yeah, and it's the monorail of magic.
Monorail of magic.
That's what I call it.
That's it.
We're here.
We're here, finally. We've made it. 2018 was the last time we were here. So yeah, like I said on earlier, there's a lot of firsts in this series. So we'll take you with us. Next stop is car rental.
Yeah, and we're going to do the Esther. Not the Esther, sorry, the toll pass. Toll pass,
yeah. So we've got the toll pass to do. Car to pick up, we're with Alamo, so that means we just go straight and pick his car up because I've done the sort of like pre-check-in. When you land, if you're using the NPC app, don't do what we did. So we got the NPC app, we filled it all in, we're like proper ahead of the curve, went in the wrong queue. We went through normal customs, so I had to queue for 45 minutes instead of going the other way and going all the way through within sort of 5-10 minutes. So, tip, when you land, don't go right as a visitor, go left as if you're a native, alright, because that takes you to mobile passport control. But right, we're going to head for the car now. Right, so we're down at level 1 for the picking the car up. So if you just spin round, this is where all the car hire places are. So as you come across the monorail, you come down to level 1 for car hire, and we're picking up our toll pass. So we've already set this online, so we've already basically paid and set it up. We just now need to scan this QR code. So QR code on the phone, scan there, hopefully.
Confirming your reservation, please wait.
Please proceed to a page phone and dial 0 for our message.
Dispensing.
Please retrieve your transponder.
And then that is his transponder, ready for the trip. Put that in your rear view mirror. Remember to return it at the end of the trip, okay? So that means now we could just drive through the tolls, everything's paid for. I've actually just had a notification on my phone that the $10 fee's just been taken, so nothing's taken in advance, it's all taken at this point. Even though I've already put the details in, it's ready to roll. So as you come out of the airport, it's very well signposted. You just go to rental car pickup, it shows you where to go, and it brings you to this crossing here. So press the little man. I'll press the little arrow. Like I say, it's very well signposted. Wait!
It's telling us off.
So
Alamos to the right, I think.
So once you've crossed the road, straight across, there's a sign there, and you just follow it for whichever car you're going for. So we're picking up an Alamo, so we head across this way. Yeah, so we've decided to pick this, what is it, Chevy Malibu. Chevy Malibu. So I'm going to quickly film round it. There is a few dents and chips, but it's just the best way so that you don't get blamed for any damage that might be on it. And there we are. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave you now, because we're going to get settled into the car, get the sat nav and things set up, get acclimatized to the vehicle, so we're well on our way now. So like I say, we settle in, get car set up, get your toll pass in if you're using toll pass, get your maps set up. Pretty much every car that was out there had access to Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, so there were no issues in getting everything set up. What I've done this time, and I will put a link below, and I'll probably talk about it a bit later on, or on another video. I might do something separate, but I've got an eSIM, so I've got an American SIM card, so I've prepaid for some data, some text messages, so many calls, just because it's quite handy to have an American phone number or access to a number when you go to certain restaurants. Disney, when we've been before, they always want to take a number so that they can text you or message you when your reservation's ready or when it's time for you to go eat. Or so yeah, just thought I'd mention that, and I'll put some details below, but I'll also do a bit of an add-on video, maybe at the end of the series, bit of a roundup, and I'll put some information on there. But if you want to get it a bit earlier, like I say, I will put some details down below. Just remember, when you are leaving the airport, make sure you've got your driver's license and a credit card. So we prepaid with Alamo, but because we prepaid, it confused them at the gate for some reason, and they basically just needed to take the credit card again and put a dollar on it, just to prove that we actually did have a credit card, even though I'd already uploaded that information and prepaid for the actual trip anyway. But yeah, no issues. It was nice and easy. Drive-through lane. Right, I just need to move over because we have got a toll pass, which means I can go through the drive-through lane. You will find, again, if you've never driven in America before, or in Florida, should I say, there's toll roads everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. It's just handy to have the toll pass. Alamo, actually, you can actually just go through the tolls and they will charge you, so it will pick up on their registration number, and then they will charge you. But yeah, we're now heading towards our hotel, so we're staying on International Drive. We are staying at the Rosen Inn International, which we have stayed at before, but it'll be good to see.
Stay in the left 2 lanes.
I will, thank you. It'll be just good to see what's changed, if anything. Okay, here we are. 1427. As I said in the car, very beige, very brown. Look, it's what I expected. Key thing is, it's clean.
Yeah.
It's just exactly what I remember, to be honest. It's just exactly what I remember from when we were here before. So
at the end of the day, it's just somewhere to put your head.
So yeah,
down,
couple of beds. I've had to put literally every light on just to get some light. So there's a couple of lamps. I haven't put that one on, and then there's a light above the window, and then there's a light in here in the bathroom area. So we've got a microwave, fridge, very good, sink, and then is there a light switch in here? Usual bath, shower, overhead shower. Really shallow bath since. That's the room. We're here. We've arrived in Orlando.
Back.
We are back.
Finally.
It's been a long time. We're not sure what we're doing tonight, but whatever we do, we're going to take you with us. We'll grab a bite to eat, and then that'll be it until tomorrow. I am ready for a big drink.
Yeah.
Breathe a little bit of love. All right.
So you can't do travel day without heading down to Springs, so here we are. We're only calling in for something to eat. There will be another vlog from Springs another day, but we're just going to head into Chicken Guy. Be rude not to.
It's so good, guys. The chicken guy is here. Oh my god. We have been looking forward to this so much.
It's good.
Right, good.
It's just good.
Let's have a look at the burgers. Wow. Oh look.
Look at that monstrosity.
Size of that.
I'm going to try it on film.
Go on, try it.
I don't have to get it in my mouth, have
it? Is that good? Right, well I'm going to try mine now, I think. That's mine in there. And we'll let you know what we think. But it's going to be amazing because it always is.
Well, there you are, back where you started. So that's the end of the travel day vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Full disclosure, it's not actually travel day now. We did film it, but it all went a bit wrong because it was a bit too dark and the footage didn't come out on the GoPro. So we're actually a few days on from travel day. But anyway, shh, don't tell anyone. But yeah, no, thanks for watching. Hope you really enjoyed the video. We have got more videos to come. Like I say, please, if you want to know a little bit more about us, go back one video and you'll get a bit more of an understanding about us, what's going on in our lives, what we've been doing, what we've done beforehand, and just how we came about to deciding to put a bit of a channel together. But anyway, like I say, thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing, give us a thumbs up, just leave us a comment, that'd be great. But for this, sorry, I'm watching a squirrel over here.
Yeah, I'm like the same. I'm just completely like zoned out.
meant to be ending the vlog and I'm watching a squirrel. Squirrel over there eating orange. Anyway, like I said, thanks for watching and we will see you next time.
Bye.